Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth at Kirk Street. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The offense with three tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Oh, play Musa. Even though they got the wrong niggas benched and starting. Gotta fix that right quick. I know I changed it, but let's get it.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, the option keeper here for a big game for this Texas A&M quarterback. It's reminiscent of a guy like Johnny Manziel who could do so much damage when he played for Texas A&M. But they've had others going back to Bucky Richardson. How about Reggie McNeil? Great history and tradition at College Station with those athletic quarterbacks.
He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. He stopped and gets a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Cut quickly.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
That completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
To throw, it's Lagway. It's a quick grab. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted.
Let's go, Martin. Let's fucking go, Martin.
Touchdown, Northwestern. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
A little slightly overthrown. Right place, right time, Martin.
PAT makes it 7-0.
Nice way to capitalize on your first start of the season.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They're going to the air in the first play. Looking deep in the very first play. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
That's all I wanted to see. See if he still hit them corners.
The game moves the ball past the 40. Sets up another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Lagway. Catch made on the right side. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
I'll tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the first down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A much-needed counter punch delivered. Breaks away and takes it to the house.
He's going to cut that out.
That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next-level speed.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker. Penalty markers are down. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's an important first down on that running play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. The short completion of the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Picks up the force, looking for more. And tackle finally made at the 37. First and 10 from there.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Stopped quickly at the 13, but here we are in the red zone. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and a quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
Tackled way behind the
I don't
line.
know why I call that play. That play is over.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
They'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pass is caught. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. We'll start off the 2nd quarter with a field goal attempt here. That kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Aggies offense back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On the toss play, runner moving left.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Same tailback, another.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Leads the ball to a 39.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Quick pass, the catch is made. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Scanning the field. It's Lagway. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Aggies will have to kick this away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Covey. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. Shotgun run call. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Defense is coming after him. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
It's always 75, bro.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Receiver makes the grab. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play.
Nigga, I literally ID'd that nigga, bro.
That's going to set up 4th down and short.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Literally ID'd his ass, bro.
Still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. That is enough.
Literally ID'd this nigga, bro.
Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. This Northwestern offense is quickly moving down the field. Makes a quick run. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
You see more and more offenses in college football going with 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and short, we try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own
Why they
goal
got me
line,
on
but
the
how
punt?
about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. He is 23 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun, handoff inside. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
When this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a 1st down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently, Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Quick throw to his receiver. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Quick throw, testing the middle.
I need to stop.
Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really,
Man, that nigga stopped running, bro. He was not there at first.
Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's on me.
That back just had nowhere
I
to
should
go.
have kept that.
Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen.
I should have kept that.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
Man, I should have kept that. I had what
So
I
the
wanted.
offense getting
I just
set.
didn't
This is
keep the
not
ball.
where you want to be
Didn't
against
read
this
it.
defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Northwestern getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Well, that's great execution and a touchdown here for the offense. How about the poor defense? They take away the dive. They take away the quarterback. They think they have everything defended. And then he pitches it out on his last option. And they don't have anybody there to stop him from scoring a touchdown.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
There y'all boys go.
The line, no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
He's running out of time here. He's wide open. Look out. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm.
Swarm by the pass rush is set. Defense not pressing this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Aggies.
Good half, boys. Good half, baby. Got another half to go.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down.
Why did he step into the hit, bro?
Pressure just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking for some space. It's Bishop.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He'll drop back here on third down. Throws to the tight end.
That's a bad throw. It's a bad throw.
Call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
Inside give now from the shotgun. Has it back to the end zone.
The run defense is playing terrible right now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
See if they can convert the point after. Is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He fires it down the middle. The catch is made for a huge pickup. What a throw by the sophomore quarterback.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball.
Oh, they sucked me into the tackle, bruh.
But it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal.
That's a touchdown!
Tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Second down and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. Intercepted in the end zone.
That nigga was... Oh, that's some dookie shit, bro. That's all me,
this
dog.
game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong. Sometimes can be
That's some
tipped.
dookie shit.
All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the broken tackle
That's
there
some
produces
dookie
a
shit,
solid
boy.
game.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
A quick throw out left, complete. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Did not get it there, and now it's going to bring up 4th and 1.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Aggies will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Here comes 4th down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he fumbles. Defense makes it a turnover.
I get big. At the ball care for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down after that run on the previous play. back to throw. It's Lagway. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And the long drive continues. The offense just grinding away here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Inside, looking for the touchdown. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, will try to run it in. And it'll be Smoker right at the line for no gain.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's fourth and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. BAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback.
It's all good, though. We ain't gonna trip.
Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Caught over the middle. It's covered. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's 2nd down here. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, finally, there it is. I mean, we've been talking all game about this guy and his speed, and it's about time his best run of the game. And as we head down the stretch, he's going to have to keep that in mind, that when everyone's covered, take off and use his legs and make big plays like this.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Important 3rd down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught by the receiver. Spinning move.
They won't call it fucking holding, bro.
Brought down, but looks like there's a flag
Fucking
on the field.
stupid-ass game, bro.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense
They waited until my quarterback got hit to call a holding, bro.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Snags a quick throw.
That's fucking nasty, bro. Nasty work, dog.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is incomplete.
That was fucking nasty fucking work. To wait until I got the first down and call the hold is fucking disgusting, bro.
Close football game. Now you got to rely on your own defense to come up with a stop and hope you get one more chance.
They feed the fullback this time. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
Give it to the big fullback here.
Boy, this nigga don't use no juice move, dude.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Working clock with the ground game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continually keep the ball in bounds.
He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebackers.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field again. Comes down to this. Can the offense find the end zone late here? Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
In the clear of the 25. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Handoff from the shotgun. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
What a valuable commodity for this offense. You get down into the red zone, the defense is worried about the receivers to the outside. Who better to get the ball to than the big tight end?
Touchdown, Northwestern. Top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter to give them the lead.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So the drive begins with the offense backed up at the 2-yard line. The shotgun running play call. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away to secure the victory. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 29 seconds left.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away from giving up 2 points and a safety because you couldn't hold your own up front.
They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produced some magic. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
And it's caught. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up and make a play? Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial. But now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with